Well, 401ks are wonderful retirement vehicles. The problem is that people are using them as a source of loans. An increasing number of people are tapping into their 401ks to borrow cash. A recent survey found that almost 1/5 of individuals have done this, and about half of them are using 401k loans to pay down debts, and a majority of this debt is simply credit card debt. Well, one of the common misperceptions about borrowing against a 401k is that people think that it's not as bad as getting a regular loan because they're paying themselves back the interest, which is true. You borrow a chunk of principal from your account, you make a regular contribution that's actually a loan payment, and you're paying a fairly low rate of interest, which is typically the prime rate plus 1 percentage point. However, that rate you're paying back is usually much lower than the market rate of interest that you would expect. So not only are you taking a chunk of principal out of your 401k loan, but you're also paying yourself back at a much lower interest rate than you would expect to get on the market. The 401k should be thought of as strictly a retirement vehicle. That should be money that you would add to and allow to accumulate over years and years until you retire. And when you start borrowing from it, you tend to get in the mindset that it's okay to do that, it's not going to hurt you, and you'll have plenty of years to make it up, and that's not the case. There are some companies that are recognizing how frequently people are borrowing from 401ks, and they're prohibiting some loans on their plans. Some companies will only allow plan holders to borrow in the narrowest of circumstances, say unpaid medical bills. Other companies have allowed borrowers to use the money for a wider variety of reasons, but I think that they're reconsidering that and starting to stem that and put some tighter restrictions on that. I think the best thing to do is to communicate to people how much they lose when they borrow from a 401k. And if you're a 35-year-old individual and you take out a $30,000 loan, you could lose by the time you retire up to $600,000 if you're paying that loan back. So it's really important to show people these tools that can help them determine how much they will lose, and maybe try to hopefully encourage them to use other means of borrowing besides their retirement accounts. We have a 401k calculator on our website that allows people to determine, if they take out a loan, how much it will cost them year after year in retirement savings. So it's really important for people to realize the huge cost of borrowing against their 401k and to definitely consider other options.